Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Wrapped in Scraps channel family. What are we doing today? Well, what are we doing, girls?
We going on the cruise.
So we're gonna go. Honey is getting gas for us right now. I packed everything last night. I was up until like maybe 2:30 and then I woke up at 6:30, so I'm tired. I'm probably going to end up taking a nap on this trip. Getting there is maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours for us to get there just because of traffic. Normally it'd probably take an hour. So you can say hi to Honey. We'll be able to see it.
You get to see the battleship too.
Oh, it's up there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Battleship Iowa.
yeah. You guys, we made it. We made it. What do y'all think of the ship? Is it cool, Zoe? You like it? You excited? Yeah. What about you, Lee? You excited? Yeah. Oh, good.
I've never been on a boat before.
Never been on a boat before?
No, I didn't.
You excited?
Yes.
You ready to see everything?
Yes.
I'm excited for you. Look, everything. Look. Look at all the food they got to put on the boat. That's a lot. All right. Come on, let's go.
Let's go quickly because
All right, you guys. So, as you can see, we're boarding. We're about to get on.
That the safety briefing is mandatory for all guests.
Come here.
Currently, has not completed to sail with us today. So please take care of it.
Cool.
hello, hello, hello. This is Mommy's channel.
All right. Hey. So you guys, we are back on the cruise, and the first thing we had to get, of course, is an on-the-go drink. If you haven't tried it, if you ever go on Royal Caribbean cruises, go to the Bamboo Room and get yourself one. You will not regret it, and you'll thank me later.
So you guys, we got on the boat and we had to take another COVID test for the girls. Thank God I kept them quarantined after we had our whole battle with it. But we had to pay $300 for them to get retested. What am I seeing? Ooh, we moving now. It's probably 5 something right now. Are we moving? We're moving good, ain't we? All right, you guys, so one of our first stops after letting them jump in the pool for a minute was to take them to the arcade, and they were really eager to get to the arcade because they seen the arcade in one of our previous videos from when me and Honey went on the cruise last month. So they were really happy to come, had some of their little games that they really enjoy playing. The arcade is nice. They do charge you $1 per game, $1.15 per game or something like that. You pay with the cards that are around the children's necks, hence making that kind of an issue. So if you're going to drop your kid off at the Adventureland, I would suggest you take their little key card, because they can keep swiping that key card and the boat will just charge you at the end of the trip. Now, we already were aware of this because we like to be informed and I watch videos on it, but there has been some kids that have ran up hundreds of dollars, sometimes even thousands, because the parent was unaware that you can purchase games on their key cards. So be careful of that. All right, so for dinner on the first night, we decided to go to Chops, which is a restaurant on the ship, and they serve 3 or 4 courses. The food was really, really good. Zendaya got salmon, I got lamb chops, Chantalise got steak, and I mean, this is like top of the line steak. I also believe that Zenobia got steak as well. I can't remember what Honey got, but it was all really good. The dessert was really good. The girls had a good time, and they had to use their manners. The next morning, we headed to the buffet. Now, we should not have went to the buffet. When you get the deluxe dining package, you can go and have breakfast at Chops as well, which you get French toast and kind of just better quality of food. We should have did that, but we didn't. But the food was still all right. After that, we decided to head on out and take the girls ice skating. Now, none of my kids have been ice skating before. This is the first. I know they're kind of doing this late. When I was younger, I loved ice skating. Bad, but I could spin and skate backwards and do some twirls, so I wanted to get them out on the ice. It was their first time, so their dad had to help them. They pretty much held onto the wall the whole way around, which is fine. I'd rather they do that than fall and hurt themselves, because I wasn't out there with them. But I probably wouldn't have been of any help because I haven't been on skates in many years. But they really enjoyed the experience, and I wanted them to get the gist of skating, or at least get to experience it before we took them to an ice skating show several days later. So here you see them just kind of going around the edge, and my little Zendaya in the back here, she's getting there. They went around, I think, twice. And proud of you. You did good for your first time. I'm very proud of you, baby. Come on, sweet girl. You got it? Now don't step on nobody's feet. So after we went ice skating, you guys, we went back down to our room, changed clothes again, and took the girls back to the pool because that's where they were happy at. So we went to the pool. There was a guy in the walkway here, as you can see, playing the guitar. His wig was just amazing. I just loved it. It was just the whole setup of him playing with that wig just really brightened my day. So here we are at the portion of the ship where they have the basketball courts, the wave pool, well, not wave pool, but like for surfing, and all of the activity type stuff. So all the men are kind of clustered here playing racquetball or foosball or whatever kind of ball they're playing, okay? And the water slides are on this side too, and the girls could not wait to get to the water slide. This was their first time on a water slide, you guys, and I was immensely nervous because none of my girls can swim yet. They can't hold their breath. Chantalise doesn't even like to get all the way in the water, so I didn't know if she would get all the way up to the top and not want to go down. But they shocked me. They actually did really well. And it was great just to see the expression on their face. I could hear them screaming through the tube way before they came out. So just a really great time. Where's Dana? Do you guys like the shirt that I bought Honey with all the little sharks and mermaids on it? I thought it was so cute. Anyhow, we hung out by the pool. They had the sexiest man contest. That was a riot, and I will talk about that in another video because I'm trying to figure out how I can talk about it without being blocked by YouTube, because there was some inappropriate tap stuff going on. And I will say this, I think the sexiest man competition should be something that is held at night and or on the adult side only pool, because one of these guys here had on something that was not for children to see, and it was just a bit much. Also, you guys, this time around there was about 3,200 people on the boat. Last time when me and Honey went, there was only 1,200, so it's dang near doubled, a little bit more than doubled as far as capacity here. So there was a lot of people everywhere. So after we had lunch, we decided to drop the girls off the next day to Adventureland, which is a spot for the kids to hang out and have fun together.
Channel family, so we are on a cruise. We're back in the suite lounge. I think we showed you guys this room before. We are docked at Ensenada, Mexico right now. Again, we're not getting off the boat, you guys already know. We thought we'd jump in real quick and talk about how we've been enjoying the cruise and the food and the staff and everything else. So the cruise thus far has been great. We have the girls. The girls are down in Adventureland, which is a spot where you can take your kids to play and have fun while you have fun. So we just dropped them off. We have breakfast and we drop them off. The people will take them to get lunch, so that's nice. And we're just hanging out, keeping back.
Out of time, and the kids really enjoyed it because they wanted to go back. So we were like, oh, you guys want to go do this? And they wanted to go back to the adventure little place with all the other kids. You know, they're used to that school environment, and with all the other kids to play and play dodgeball and just interact with each other. So that's why I believe they're enjoying it. They've been out of school for a minute, so they probably missed that.
I'm surprised that our oldest wanted to go back because she's kind of a hard one to please sometimes. She's like,
We got picky preteen.
yeah, she's an introvert a little bit, so she really don't want to be, bothered with folks. She want to do what she want to do. So when we went to pick them up, she had like this smile on her face. She was trying to hide it, but she had this big smile on her face. And then we asked them later, like, do you guys want to go back? And she was like, yeah, I want to go back. So that definitely lets me know that they're doing something right in there for her to want to go back. Because even if it was a great place, sometimes she still was like, nah, I want to. So far so good. The girls got on, they got to ice skate. I think I will be inserting some clips of that. So they got to ice skate. They got
a little bit.
they went around. They were on skates. They went around the outside twice, I think. Was it twice?
Yeah.
Twice. At least twice. And had on helmets and all that stuff. So they were safe.
You over here tired?
I'm so tired, y'all. It's different. I will say this. It's different when you're cruising with kids. When it was just he and I last time, it was a completely different vibe because I only had to get up and get me dressed. I only had to pack for me. It's hard, and you mothers know what I'm talking about when you have to remember everything you need to bring and everything you need to bring for 4, 3, or whatever other people. When you get up in the morning to get dressed, you have to make sure they look decent before you start working on you. So it limits your time of getting dressed. It limits what you can really do for yourself. So there's a lot that's sacrificed that like most people may not even see when you bring your kids with you, just because you want to make sure that your kids look good. You want to make sure that they're having a good time. So a lot of the time that you would be spending on yourself, you don't need to spend on it, which is fine with me. My babies are way more than worth it. But needless to say, I'm tired of switching outfits. Now, when it's just me, I can do it like it's nobody's business. But I'm switching outfits for every event, right? So we're doing swimming, and then we're doing lunch, and then we have long pants for ice skating, and then we have to go back to swimming suits, and then we have to go back to dinner attire, and then we're switching clothes like 4 or 5 times a day, literally. So it's a lot going on, but it's an enjoyable time. We're having a good time. Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
First family.
Yeah, because even though we're doing remember, every time we changing clothes, it's a different event. So we're not driving anywhere. We're just going down a couple flights of stairs at the most to change our clothes, and then go back out and enjoy a whole nother event, type of thing. And I believe the girls enjoyed it. So
yeah, definitely.
I'm glad we made this the family vacation. So I think this, I think they're getting more out of this than they would have if we would have went to the Grand Canyon or one of those traditional family vacations.
Well, where else can you go where you get on water slides, ice skate, and do all the different things they've done?
They haven't even got to see a show yet. Might try to
we're going to take them on today. We're going to the ice skating show at 8:30.
Okay, so yep, they'll like that. That's a pretty good show.
It is. They're going to like it, and I think being that they were just on the ice and they saw how hard it is to skate, they'll have a better appreciation. I wanted them to go ice skating first so they could see the gist of it, so that way when they see the professionals on the skates, they will say, whoa, because they'll know that it was hard for them to do it. And I think that's really important. So, so far so good. Everyone's happy, everyone's safe, everyone's fed, everyone's enjoying themselves. And we will be doing this again, I'm sure. Maybe out of a different port so we can get a different ship and experience different things. Same room as last time, but different room. Last time we were room 1300, this time we're in room 1320, exact same layout. It's like the same room. But our balcony is a little bit more curved because we're more towards the back of the ship than the front. So that's nice. I actually like it. Really good time. We ran into our friend Bebe. Hey Bebe, love you. And so I'm sure we'll run into her again. So we can hang out and have some drinks before all this is over. But yeah, we're just enjoying ourselves, you guys. Thought I would just check in with you. And I'm gonna show you the lounge real quick just in case you haven't seen it. Let me zoom around. This is the suite lounge. So if you get a suite, this is where you can come lounge. That's why it's empty. Everybody getting off the boat or going somewhere right now. So it's not that many people in here. Usually it's usually like this.
They do have like in the evening, they have like a little mixer for all the people who have suites. We didn't make it to it, but you know, maybe
we might
next
tonight.
time. Maybe
They do it every night.
Oh, but at the same time we're going to the ice cream.
Oh yeah, never mind.
So we might.
No, it's at 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay. It's just to go to show there's so much to do on the ship that you can easily have a schedule conflict.
And the staff is amazing. I haven't met better staff in all my time of doing anything. I want to go to like Italy or places like that. I figured that would be a better thing to take a ship over there than sit on a plane for God knows how many hours with kids, because I definitely want to take my kids. My kids want to see the world too. And if you don't start letting them see it,
transatlantic one.
Yeah, they do. And if you don't start allowing your kids to see things, then don't be mad when they act up when you take them, because they don't know how to act because you ain't never took them nowhere. You know, now with our kids it's been different because they've got some challenges, and so we had to wait before we could start taking them places. But now is the time. I want for my kids to be well-rounded. I want them to know and feel and see and touch other parts of the world. So we out of here. We got things to do. So that's just how I feel about it. But that's that. But we'll check back in with y'all a little bit later. We're gonna probably find a drink somewhere around here and eat these cookies we shouldn't be eating, and we'll catch y'all later. Bye.
So you guys, after Adventureland, we went on ahead and went back to the water slides. The girls were excited. Here's Dea coming down the slide with her dad. And this is the first time Chantalise got all the way in the water. Chantalise is a water baby with her feet, but she's not getting all the way in. So this is the first time ever that she's gotten all the way in the pool. And I'm just really proud of her.
Well, else there's gonna be sharks here. Forwards.
Oh, that's a pelican. Hey, pelican.
Pelicans eat fish.
Yeah.
So for our last night, you guys, we went to Jamie's Italian restaurant. It's another specialty restaurant. If you get the deluxe dining package, you won't have to pay so much. If not, it's a little costly. But the girls really enjoyed it. The feel of the restaurant is really nice.
We are at the Jamie's Italian restaurant on Royal Caribbean Cruise, Navigator of the Sea. And I thought I would just jump in really quick to show you guys the restaurant. Here it is. Behind me there. Nice little spot. Nice little spot. And outfit of the day. You guys know how I am. You know, one of my little favorites, my little purse with one of my little flower outfits.
So this restaurant does 3 courses. We got the spaghetti for the girls. That's what they wanted. Zoe, I forgot what Zoe got, but hers wasn't ready yet. But we also me and Honey got the lasagna, which was really good. But we had to rush out of there, you guys. We had to rush. I had to send Honey ahead to get our seats for the ice skating show. So that's where we went next. And of course, they did not disappoint. The ice skating show was really good. We've seen it before when we were on the cruise last month, but it was great for the girls to see. It really wowed them. I think it's their first show ever, really. In this type of way for ice skating. So it was just really nice. They truly enjoyed it. After it was all over, my little one said she wanted to go again, but this was the last show for the night. And then the next morning we were disembarking. So they enjoyed the show. I'm glad we were able to take them. Glad we were able to find seats. Honey had to bogart our seats, which is ridiculous because our seats were in the suite section And people who didn't buy the suites were trying to sit in the suite section. And I know some might say, oh, you're acting a little uppity. No, if we pay more money to be able to enjoy these services, then why should we not enjoy the services, right? So the morning of disembarking, we stopped at Chops this time and had breakfast. And you will see from the pictures that this breakfast was way better, in my opinion, than the buffet breakfast, because there's no one else in here. Okay, the food is good in the buffet. Don't get me wrong, we'll go there to eat too. But as you can see, there was no one here. Now, if we were to go over to the buffet side, which is right out of that door, you will see there is thousands of people there. Okay, so again, one of the perks of getting the deluxe dining package.
We woke up too early. Well, they need us to get off the boat because it's, yeah.
Show you the YouTube video when we go.
These little cute jars, guys. It's our last for our debarkation. Breakfast time, you guys. We're gonna disembark, but first we have to get some breakfast.
Yeah, and we are going home today.
Yeah. Are you happy that you get to see your room today?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
You want me to take a picture of all of you?
We are about to disembark. We've had a wonderful time, haven't we, Zendaya?
Yeah, and I miss this place.
You ain't even left this place yet. What are you talking about? Daddy is doing what daddies do. Pulling all the stuff off. Our car is down there waiting for us. Again, this room is the same room as the last one. Not the exact same room, but same layout as the last room that we had. And if you want to see a full room tour, please go to the other video on cruise, on my cruise ship, day 3. And as soon as you click on it, it'll actually start showing me doing the room tour. So if you want to see this full room tour, go to day 3 of my last cruise ship video, okay? But it's the exact same video room as this room. This room is 1320. The room we were in last time was 1300. Same layout, everything.
All right, you guys, so another perk of getting a suite is that you get to disembark with an assistant, so you bypass all of the disembarking traffic. You don't even have to carry your luggage until you get to the parking lot. So it's really nice. I would implore you to get a suite. All right, you guys, so that was our cruising experience with the girls. They had a wonderful time. They got to ice skate, see shows, swim, water slides, play games in Adventureland, science projects, everything you can think of. They got to do a lot of good food into all the specialty dining restaurants. I think there's not one we haven't been to yet. So they had a great time, and when we got back home, of course, they wanted to go back to the arcade, like the girls' arcade. So.
Wow, so you're good. Look at all your points.
But overall, we had a great time. It was a blessing for us to be able to go. Just a few years ago, we wouldn't have been able to do it financially. But God is good. He's blessing us. And I'm truly grateful and thankful. So thank you guys for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Hit the thumb notification and the bell button to be notified when I upload a video. Remember to stay wrapped in scraps. Remember to stay loving you, stay loving God, stay loving life, because you're still here. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.